Coming up,
We believe in the healing power of play because play is the language that kids know.
Joe DiMaggio Children's Hospital is always doing something to engage kids and help them forget that they're at the hospital in the first place. This time, they put on a health TV show of their own. Speaking of kids, this after-school program is focused on engaging kids to be active through dance. Then, this class isn't ballet, but it uses a ballet bar to challenge muscles you probably haven't used in a while. All that and more is today on SoFlo Health. Hello and welcome to SoFlo Health. I'm Hunter Frankie and we're in Coral Gables, the City Beautiful. Today, we're in for a Pure Barre class, which some people misconstrue for ballet. Others think it's HIIT training. It's neither of those, but it will give you the opportunity to strengthen and lengthen your muscles. Anyone can do it, so let's go inside, meet everyone, and give it a shot. Follow me. I'm inside Pure Barre. You just saw a sneak peek of what the class looks like, and I'm now joined by Mackenzie and Nicolette. Mackenzie was the instructor, and you saw Nicolette participating in the class as well. Nicolette, what is it that we saw in the class? What is it all about? What is Pure Barre?
So Pure Barre is a low impact but high intensity workout. It's great for your mind-body connection, and it's just a lot of fun, as you saw in the last few clips.
But it does look challenging.
There is a technique to it, but the more often that you come take class, the stronger you'll feel and the better you'll get at each workout.
Well, I'd love to learn a little bit about how to get into some of these more complicated things and some of the simple stuff that maybe people could do at home. But I think I saw you guys warm up first, so should we do that?
Yes, definitely. Let's warm up. We're gonna stand with our feet hip width apart parallel. We're gonna stack our palms, elbows wide. It's a simple lift up the knees. So lift up right and left. And then from here, we're gonna reach the arms up.
Well, the coordination is off.
Yeah,
here.
you definitely need a little
There
bit
we
of
go.
coordination. Good, and we're gonna do a little twist. Think opposite elbow
Oh, boy.
to opposite knee. There you go, you got it.
Somehow.
Good.
Somehow. I did.
We'll do 9 and 10, and you should start to feel a little bit warm now.
Yeah, I just feel pretty warm, and we'll get into some exercises in just a bit. But I have one last question for you. I noticed that when Mackenzie was teaching the class earlier, that even the way she was instructing was rhythmic to the beat of the music. Is that intentional?
Correct. Everything is done to the beat of the music so that you can really zone in and focus on your workout.
Great. Well, we're going to learn some moves using the bar, some things that you can do at home, and maybe with some extra equipment. But first, you got to watch this. Since 2020, local 10 and public supermarkets have teamed up to address food insecurity in South Florida. Research shows food insecurity to be associated with a host of negative outcomes for children, including health complications and an inability to perform well academically. Through the Food for Thought campaign, we support local nonprofits in their efforts to get nutritious meals into the hands of those who need it most.
As a grocery retailer, the most important thing we can do is help ensure that any and everyone has access to food, and nutritious food.
Local 10 and Publix have stocked school food pantries from elementary to college, provided essentials for expectant moms, fed homeless youth, sponsored food drives, and planted vegetable gardens.
We understand that food insecurity has no face, it has no name, but we understand that it's an opportunity for us to really give back. And Local 10 has been a great partner for us with that.
Stay close. I'll teach the kids at Joe DiMaggio Children's Hospital some TV skills, and more bar moves you can do from home are right here when SoFlo Health returns.
Focusing on you from your team of experts at Sylvester Comprehensive Cancer Center, South Florida's only National Cancer Institute designated cancer center.
When Arnaldo Rojas, a longtime smoker, went for his first lung cancer screening, he didn't expect to get bad news.
I didn't feel nothing wrong with me at all. I was actually very active.
Dr. Estelamari Rodriguez, a thoracic oncologist at Sylvester, says lung cancer may not present with symptoms until it is late stage, which is why those considered high risk, like Arnaldo, are encouraged to get their lung cancer screening every year.
Patients who are high risk, ages 50 to 80, who have quit smoking in the last 15 years, who are a current smoker, or have a 25-year smoking history, should be talking to their doctors about lung cancer screening with a low-dose CT.
Lung cancer is the #1 cause of cancer deaths in the United States for both men and women. But the screening program here at Sylvester is helping to catch cancers earlier in patients and saving lives.
Lung cancer, when it's detected early, the good news is that we can cure it almost 90% of the time.
The program closely monitors each patient with regular CT scans. Arnaldo is thankful for the screening program that detected his cancer in 2018 and again this year.
I trust Sylvester.
To schedule your screening, call 305-689-LUNG or visit sylvesterlungscreening.com.
Welcome back to SoFlo Health. I'm Hunter Frankie. I'm joined by Mackenzie and Nicolette here at Pure Barre Coral Gables. We're about to learn some moves that you can actually do at home to better your fitness. So Nicolette, what are we doing first?
So we're gonna come down onto all fours, hands just a little bit wider than the shoulders. From here, we're bringing our right heel all the way into the seat, point your toe. You wanna draw your abs up, tuck your hips. It's a little press up with the toes to the ceiling, so go up and up. Now we're gonna do a little 2-count extension. Go out for 2, then in for 2. Good. Give me one more and then hold the leg straight. And then just lift up from there. Straight, straight, straight.
Straight.
Yep, lift it up, go up.
Oh, like this?
Up, perfect. You feel it?
Oh, I feel it.
Good.
I feel things I've never felt before.
We'll do 9 and 10, let that go.
Oh my God.
So that's really, really good work for the back of your legs, hamstrings, and your seat is what we call your glute.
Yeah, what I like about it is it's not terribly a lot of movement. It's accessible to a lot of people.
Yes.
And certainly effective. But yes, all right, we've got some more for you in just a bit and we'll get over to the bar. But first, watch this. Recently, we met Freedom the therapy dog at Joe DiMaggio Children's Hospital. He's a part of one of the many programs that helps patients forget that they're at the hospital in the first place. Today, we were invited along with another local broadcaster to teach kids how to put on a health show of their own. They called it Joe D Live. Here's how they did. Right to that lens, the camera got to know that you're ready to roll, all right? Every person we interview, this is not for TV, it's for thank you so much for joining us. You got it? Appreciate it. Run off, you gotta look at the camera, baby. Count me in.
My name is Isaiah Lee, and we're at Jody Live. Introducing my co-host, Joshua Frickleton.
Hello.
What did you learn about today?
I learned about the different kinds of food and the benefits of the different kinds of yogurt.
Did you have fun?
Yes, sir.
Everybody else have fun with you?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
I think so.
Smile.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you for your time, man.
Thank you, sir.
Smile. Let's check in with Caitlin, CEO of Joe DiMaggio Children's Hospital, to find out more about this event and others like it. You got a fun event going on today, Caitlin.
It was beyond fun. Every
Yes.
day here is fun, but today was particularly fun.
What happened today?
We have this amazing place called the Garth Brooks Teammates for Kids Child Life Zone. Okay, we designed this space to be a place in the hospital for respite and relaxation and fun, so kids could just be kids. There's nothing in here that happens that's clinical. So the doctors and other people on the team, nurses, respiratory, they can come up here, but they can only come up here and play. This is only a play.
So this is a fun zone only.
Fun zone only.
There's plenty of no fun zones in the world, but this is not one of them.
No, and this is a no white coat, no pokes, no prods, no nothing. You come up here to have a good time.
So kids have a great association of what's this room is about.
Correct. We had some of our patients and former patients interviewing other patients.
Yeah.
We had a cooking class, which was fun. We had a little reality show with the dog.
Why is it important to have these different sort of activations for kids here?
Well, that's what children know, right? I mean, they're not supposed to be in the hospital. Kids are not supposed to get sick. And we believe in the healing power of play, because play is the language that kids know, right?
Yeah. Caitlin, if people would like to learn more about what happens here, how can they?
So our website is jdch.com, and we just actually updated it, so there's a lot more information on there for parents. We also have our social media channels, so follow us, like us, engage with us.
Sure.
And then if people want to give back, and that could mean philanthropically or through time, jdch.com/give. You can also sign up to be a volunteer.
That's great. Yeah, I'm sure a lot of people would love to be a part of this, for sure.
Or even families with children that are in school that want service hours. We have a program called All-Stars, which is also on that website. And so you can sign up to be an all-star, and then your child can give back and get service hours for school.
Great. Is there anything else you'd like to share?
Just come again.
Okay,
Come
we will.
visit us again.
We'll see you soon. Thank you
Okay.
so much.
My pleasure.
You got it. One patient is definitely ready to be a sports analyst. I'm now joined by Avery. Avery, thanks for joining us. I hear you're a big baseball fan. Is that true?
Yes.
Well, Marlins season's over. What do you think about the Marlins this season? How did they do?
Not that great.
Not that great. What could they do to improve for next season?
Get a person that could help or rise carry the team.
Oh, okay. Do you have somebody in mind that would be helpful?
Show Tony.
Okay. And how do we go about getting him?
Spend like 400 million.
400 million? We just got to spend 400 million, and that would solve our problems as Miami Marlins fans.
Yes.
Okay. Well, that's it for baseball. We're still in the middle of football season. You've got a Dolphins hat on. How do you think the Dolphins are doing so far?
Decent.
Decent? Okay, I like that. Some people I think are a little 4-2, or 5-2, I think now. 5-2. We're doing all right. It's pretty decent.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's baseball. It's football. Are you a basketball fan at all?
Yeah.
Who do you like in basketball?
The Lakers.
The Lakers?
I want them to get revenge on the Nuggets.
Oh, okay. So you're talking about the West Coast rivalry. What about over here on the East Coast? You like the Heat?
Yeah.
Yeah, the Heat fans? Okay. What do you want to see out of this year's baseball or basketball season?
The Heat.
The Heat? You want to see them take it? I agree. You follow hockey as well? Okay. Well, what do you have to tell us about hockey? Is there anything you want to share, or anybody you got your eye on?
Yeah. All the fines that are going on.
Oh,
With
fines?
The rookies. Yeah.
You're tired of that?
Yeah.
Think it's too much? Well, you heard it here first. That
They're getting fined from going on the ice to do like the little laps with no helmet. They're getting fined $5,000 for it.
And do you think that's outrageous?
Yeah.
What would you tell somebody who is like you or was like you, and they don't really follow sports, but they're just about, you know what? Everybody's talking about sports all the time. I want to get into sports. What should they do? How should they get started?
Ask me to teach them.
Ask you to teach them?
Yeah.
How do we get a hold of you so you can teach them?
Just find me.
Just find you?
Yeah.
Okay, easy enough. Well, Avery, thank you so much for your time. I appreciate it. We're gonna look here at this camera together, okay? Josh Appel is a sports broadcaster who helped kids put on the show today, and Josh and I actually go back to high school.
Way back.
So way back. We were in the same TV program, and here we are on TV together.
It's crazy how things come full circle like this, huh?
It is. So Josh, what did you think about the kids today?
That was such a gratifying experience up there. Just seeing the smiles on the kids' faces. They were having so much fun with all the different segments we did. Making them involved in it was really, really cool and just very gratifying to see how happy they were to be part of it.
Do you think Avery can do sports?
Avery can do sports. Josh and Zay can help out with the anchoring. Josh has such a vibrant personality. He was perfect for what we were doing. The casting there between Josh and Zay was phenomenal. Josh came with his shirt and tie, and he was almost putting me to shame. I showed up in a polo and jeans and
I'm looking at
J's.
myself like, oh.
Yeah, and he was good there in a shirt and tie.
Yeah, he's doing great.
Putting us to shame.
Yeah, exactly. Well, Josh, thanks so much for sharing your experience with the kids upstairs. It's good to see you again.
Great to see you. It's always a pleasure.
Thank you so much.
Of course.
You got it, man.
Appreciate it.
Yep. This episode full of movement continues with an after-school program and more from Pure Barre after the break on SoFlo Health. My legs are still shaking from the previous movement, but I'm here at Pure Barre in Coral Gables. Welcome back to SoFlo Health. I'm Hunter Frankie, and I'm joined by Mackenzie and Nicolette. And now we're gonna move on to abs. So Nicolette, what's next?
So we're gonna do some ab work. We're gonna use the tube for a little added resistance. So you wanna just sit with your legs in front of you, hip width apart, a little bend in your knees. Take one loop of the tube around both of your feet. Take an overhand grip with the other, and then roll your waistband back. Find that C shape in your spine. From here, 2 moves. One pull of the tube, one tuck your hips. One pull, one tuck. So hold it back. Reach your left arm forward, and we're just gonna take a twist over to the right. Nice and slow, twist to the right. Then come back through center. You're actually getting a little bonus work for your arms too with that tube. Hold it over to the right. We're gonna do the same thing from the top. One pull, one tuck. One pull, one tuck. Good. Do 9 and 10.
Wow.
Perfect. Feeling good?
Yes. I've done a lot of ab exercises on this show. and I've never felt something that kind of lights up from all the way basically where my hip is, all the way up and just outside my lat, not including my lat, but right outside my lat, and it feels great. It actually
the entire
does.
core
Yeah.
is working.
And again, I love, just like the previous movement, it's challenging, but it's simple to get to.
Right.
But the next thing we're going to do is actually using the bar, correct?
Correct.
All right, well, we'll see you at the bar after you watch this. I'm in Doral at downtown Doral Charter Elementary, and we're here to check out their newly added after-school enrichment program aimed at keeping kids moving and healthy. I love that. Let's head back and find out more. Mitsuko, it's so good to see you.
So great to see you, Hunter. Thank you for stopping by.
Of course. Where are we today?
We are in downtown Doral Charter Elementary with our new dance fitness class for kids.
That's awesome.
Yes.
For those of you that might remember Mitsuko from before and you're thinking to yourself, she looks familiar, that's because we've had her on SoFlo Health in the past. She did Vixen workouts with us, and she did Fit Over 50 class with us as well. So now you've got some students that are far under 50.
They're just getting started.
Just get going.
Well, during my tenure doing the dance fitness through Vixen, I decided I've been doing and empowering women throughout South Florida. Why not the kids? This is something that they can do to get their cardio going, their fitness going. You and I both know not a lot of people like to work out.
In general.
In general. At least I don't. But if we make it fun, and I love to dance, if you make it fun, I'm in.
Yeah, not everybody likes to work out, but most people like to play a sport, do something, move a little bit. It feels good to move.
It feels good to move.
But if you think you have to, it's
right,
hard.
exactly. So this is an alternative for the kids to move, the mix of cheerleading and dance combined together and getting the cardio going.
Is that what's happening behind us right now?
That is exactly what's happening. And I would love for you to give it a go. I don't know if you can though.
I don't know if I can keep up.
Well, I'm gonna say this. If you can do at least 3 reps of our little, my hat's up to you.
Okay,
you got
great.
This.
I'll get in there in just a minute, but
Okay.
before I do, is there anything else we should know about Tiny Butterflies Academy before I let you go?
Well, we do after-school programs through the performing arts and cultural arts. We also have in-house programs as well. Social etiquette classes. It's a little bit of everything.
Well, we thank you so much for what you're doing.
Thank you.
I think there's only one thing left to do, and that's to hop into class myself.
Let's go.
Let's do it.
I like it. It's fun and I like to exercise and dance. It's really fun. So I like to exercise because I want to get strong. Coach Kendall and Miss Mitzi are like the best.
The Big Fair at Margate is now open every day through December 3rd. The fair at Margate features amazing thrill rides from around the world for anyone looking to go wild. Rides include the Cyclone, a high-flying favorite, and the thrilling Drop Tower. Spin to the music of the Music Express, the Big Swing Ride, a roller coaster, and more. There are also plenty of rides for kids and families. Ferris wheels, carousels, bumper cars, boats, kiddie coasters. Plus, don't miss the amazing World's Fastest Flying Pigs racing daily. There's also magic acts, hypnotists, dance groups, live music, and more. Open every day through December 3rd. Remember, the Big Fair at Margate has rides for all ages, with thrill rides, a giant Ferris wheel, kids rides galore, and great food flavors with treats everyone loves. Cotton candy, fried Oreos, and more. There are food trucks with everything from cheeseburgers to international flavors sure to tickle anyone's taste buds. You can visit margatefair.com for details. That's margatefair.com or find them on Facebook. Tickets are also available on Eventbrite, so don't miss it. The Fair at Margate is open every day until December 3rd. Before we get back to Pure Barre, let's check in with SoFlo Home Project host and design expert Elena Capra to see what she has later today on SoFlo Home Project. Hey Elena, what's up?
Hi Hunter, so today we are getting some design inspiration by gazing at the stars. Later today on SoFlo Home Project, we tour a beautiful condo that was completely designed using the homeowner's astrological natal chart.
Thanks Elena. Let's head back inside and continue the class. We're just about done here with today's episode, but before we go, we of course have to use the bar here at Pure Bar in Coral Gables. So, Nicolette.
All right, we're gonna do some thigh work at the bar. So walk back all the way into it, bring your feet hip width, and then take a few steps coming onto the diagonal so you're pressing your back into the bar. Place the ball in between your thighs, and then bring your hands to your hips. Take a heavy tailbone. We're gonna do one squeeze of the ball and then one pulse with thighs. So one squeeze, one pulse, one squeeze, one pulse. We can't forget, we're gonna lift the heels nice and slow. Up for 2, going down for 2, staying low at the hips. Good. There you go, that's why you have those sticky socks.
Yep.
Do one more. Hold it on your highest tippy toes. Just hold it here, reach your arms forward, hold it, nothing moves. Pull those hips back, pull them back. There it is. For 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let it go. Nice job.
Okay.
So your thighs should feel nice and shaky now.
They feel something.
Okay.
They feel a lot of something. Recently we did Pilates for the first time and my leg was a noodle. Again, it's not that it hurts, it's just unusual.
Right. Exactly.
So who would you say that Pure Bar is for?
It's for everyone. Men, women, any age, any fitness level. We have different varieties of classes, from beginners to more advanced clients. It's really for everyone.
If people want to give it a shot or find out a little more, how can they?
So they can check out our Instagram, Pure Bar Miami. We have our schedule listed on there, and you can come take your first class for free.
Excellent. Well, thank you so much. Mackenzie, thank you as well. I was happy to shake along with you, although you guys were much more stable than I. But thank you very, very much.
Thank you.
That's all for this week's episode of SoFlo Health. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you to everyone here at Pure Bar for having us today. We hope you enjoyed. As always, if you want to catch previous episodes of SoFlo Health, you can do so on SoFloShows.com. You can also follow us using @SoFlo Health to share with us what you're doing to stay healthy. Until next week, it's goodbye. Good health. Next week on SoFlo Health, we head to a restaurant with incredible views and incredibly healthy dishes that taste, well, incredible. That and more is right here next week on SoFlo Health. We'll see you then.